Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. All right, a chance to check out stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
SGA with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
SGA against Murray. Here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Hartenstein. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForest on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Brown. The Thunder making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's SGA. And the layup is good.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. 6-point game. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And here is Holmgren. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Back to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And it goes down 2 points.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Off target from 3-point range.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Strother. Oh, good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Dort. Cracks in the tray.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Jokic. Following Lou Dort's 3. Jokic inside. Misses from close range. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Now Jokic, defended by Holmgren. Jokic draws the double. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just solid play out of them that time.
that first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, Jokic, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic against Hartenstein. 2 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Murray. The 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. Jokic with the steal. Here's Strother. Jokic a screen. And again, Denver no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. 4th, Jokic.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Brown. Murray down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 6 to shoot. SGA against Murray. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Dort passes to SGA. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Murray outside. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Murray's got 6.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Golden State.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now here's Waltz. 6-point game. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Murray dishes to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic finds Murray. On the wing, Johnson. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
The first one falls.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Tries the hook. It's blocked.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Nuggets trail by 13. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. And a switcher also for Denver. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Murray. On the wing, Johnson to the middle to stop the run, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Joe passes to Williams. Now here's SGA. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Smash Gordon. Pass to Brown. Johnson outside. No good on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 11. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
And Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. SGA with the ball. 12 points for him. It's tipped. Williams passes to Hartenstein. SGA from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Williams can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. Johnson finds Gordon. Down low, Jokic. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. 14 points for him. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Joe passes to SGA. Back to Joe. Now Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Hartenstein with the screen on Brown. And it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
with some changes. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Williams. Denver also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Johnson. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Joe. Holmgren against Gordon. Holmgren the pass to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Brown sets a screen from Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. SGA surveying the defense. And he gets it to go. SGA's got 20.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And here is Hardaway, still without a basket. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nuggets. Pass to Holmgren. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Williams to the paint. Here's Holmgren. For his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Again, the Thunder score.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Pass to Brown. Over Wiggins. Brown, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Holmgren. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Murray scanning the floor. Hardaway for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Joe. Holmgren outside. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bring up the 2K leaderboard and see who's led the league in blocks in the second half of the season. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Murray outside. Hardaway for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. Here's SGA. He's got 20. Pass to Joe from the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Brown kicks to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Takes it off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
And the shot goes down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bounce pass, Joe. Williams for 3, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Inside, Jokic. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back over to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allen. Here's SGA. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jokic with the screen on Wiggins to the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Now SGA. 28 points for him.
Looking now at some numbers for Nikola Jokic. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's right around 29 points a night, 13 rebounds and 8 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
That free throw good from SGA. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Denver. Christian Brown comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
From downtown, And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. And here is Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Holmgren outside. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic defending. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for SGA. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And he makes the first.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. And a switcher also for Denver. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job. And the game is about as fair as it can be.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 17. Pass to Brown. Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Dort with a screen for Wallace. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or 2 per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. Doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his teams in other ways.
Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Gordon missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The Thunder shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Hardaway. He has 6. Plenty of space, and he nails the jumper. Hardaway has got 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. And Dort gets it to go. 6 points for him.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
The Nuggets trail by 19. On the wing, Hardaway. SGA defending. Jokic against Hartenstein. And that one drops for him. Jokic has got 19 points.
appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Wallace kicks to SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got a pair of triples in the second half for Oklahoma City. 1:22 left in the first half. On the wing, Johnson. In the corner, it's Brown. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 21 points in the game.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. He's defended by Hartenstein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hartenstein.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
2 shots. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Strother's checked in. That one is no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Wallace. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 20.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Brown. 3-pointer. And no good that time. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
I got to shout out Gilgeous-Alexander tonight. He's making the defensive effort that the other team is displaying look college level. He's using his speed, his agility, and he's doing great tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's chopping it up out there, just like Ernie in the kitchen.
Ooh, Ernie, you in the kitchen?
Yeah, stay away from those sharp knives, boy, I tell you that. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic, drilled from 11 feet out. Jokic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the steal. Out to the right wing. Johnson outside. Jokic high post. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And that scoring average of theirs way up there. That kind of offense, GA, allows them to win games even on nights when their defense isn't up to it. The Thunder leading by 18. As GA passes to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college, and now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Murray against SGA. Johnson, a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 6 points.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Oklahoma City shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Murray against SGA. 5 on the clock. The shot's good. SGA's got 34 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. change here. Gordon's checked in. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And of course, there's the Nuggets sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, I think for Denver, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Jokic with the bucket.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace misses. The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray down low. SGA defending. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. SGA passes to Wallace. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 20.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Down low, here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
The Nuggets trail by 20. And here's Gordon, defended by Holmgren. Murray against SGA. Murray the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. Murray, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
It's good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Brown. Jokic high post. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Thunder leading by 22. Here's Dort against the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, Jokic, he's defended by Hartenstein. Jokic, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wallace down low. Murray on him. Drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 39.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Brown. Left side, Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over Hartenstein. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's getting around 16 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And he knocks down the first one. And Jokic drops them both. Here's SGA. He's got 39. Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the three. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Murray outside. Shoots over Dort. Murray, good. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. SGA, no good. Denver shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Gordon. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Wiggins in the post. Covered by Johnson. Now Joe. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holmgren with the steal. Wiggins against Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Murray outside. Jokic against Hartenstein. Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
To the middle. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Brown. Jokic kicks to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. SGA from outside. Good on the three-point shot. SGA's got 46 points.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
The Nuggets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Brown, the pass to Jokic. 1:51 left in the third. Murray down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's blocked, and they get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. That one good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Brown finds Gordon for 3. Murray. Some solid defense there from SGA. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Joe. Back to SGA. That one drops for him. SGA's got 48.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to end the drought. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Non-stop scoring machine here. Top of the key. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Thunder shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets shooting about 42% so far. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Gordon's gone 4 of 8 from the field. McCain with the ball. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And that one falls for McCain. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to McCain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, McCain, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now McCain. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's McCain on the wing. He's covered by Murray. McCain's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's McCain. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Gordon, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's McCain. Pass to Williams. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Wiggins against Brown. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to McCain. Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Valanciunas with a screen on McCain. Murray from deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
McCain against Murray. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. Joe can't get it to go.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Round kicks to Murray. Beyond the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Murray against McCain. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Murray outside. Brown sets a screen for Murray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's McCain. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Brown finds Murray. There's the three. Again, the miss by Murray. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Off target with his three.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Fires it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
Oklahoma City shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Joe. The three. Drills it from outside. Joe's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Murray. It's not going to go for him. And so here is Oklahoma City. Joe with it. Outside Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins, that's a screen for McCain. No good with the wing jumper.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Hardaway. The three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's McCain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
First one falls for. A different look for Oklahoma City. Carlson's checked in, and it's Alex Caruso in for Kenrich Williams. Big group substitution here for Denver. No good on the second free throw. Denver's shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Strother. Now Brown. Green for 2 points. Here's Topic. Over Brown. And he overshot that one, missing. Nugget shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Strother. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the three. And McCain pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Topic. Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's Murray. Here's Denver now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Brown. Here's Strother. Defended by Caruso. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Topic. An easy 2 points on the layup. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. And here is Johnson. Another three for Denver.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
It's McCain on the wing. Covered by Brown. McCain with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Caruso. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to McCain. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.